Today, Billy, the side fought back from going a goal down with a typically gutsy display to get the 3 points in the end. You must be delighted with it.
Massively. We didn't start the game as well as we wanted to. I thought it was a little bit too open. I thought we looked a little bit leggy, which is understandable, massively understandable. Players have been Saturday, Tuesday now. Long trip at Chester. Didn't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning. Didn't train Thursday because, no point.
No.
And I thought we started a little bit on the slow side and a little bit too open. But like I've said before, and like you say, these boys have got a lot of character, and it's what we expect from them. When the goal went in, it's how you react. We got back in the game pretty quickly. Mike did his usual, played a little 1-2 with the keeper.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And then after that, I thought we played really, really well. To credit to all the players, because they really are. It's tough at the minute. It's they're putting massive shifts in. Anybody saw what obviously they put into the Chester game. We put everything into that and a quick turnaround, but this is what we expect of this group. They're a fantastic group. I've said before, they're a good set of lads. They're a real team.
Yeah.
Which is a credit to themselves. They're a real team. They're a real unit. There's a real unity, and they look after each other. And today again we've put a good. We could have had 6 goals today.
Yeah.
I know Boston have got to go for it. Of course, they had the form. Fair play to Boston. The starting was very attacking minded.
Yeah.
Starting 11, it was very attacking. They've got 4 centre forwards basically on the pitch to start the game, so it was very, very attacking. Their intent was obviously to ask questions of us, but I thought we caught them on the break second half numerous of times, and we could have got more goals.
Sure, yes, and of course now I believe 9 games unbeaten.
Is that what it is? Yeah, right.
And just 2 points off the playoffs, 3 games in hand on the side in 7th. Building on what you've just said, Billy, a great achievement by the team and yourself as well to take a team with limited numbers in the squad to get to that position. You must be very pleased with the achievement.
Well, I'm delighted with them. Like I say, what you've got to do, and the thing is, it's not. You've got to just get good people. You've got to get good players. You've got to get players that have the right mentality and the right attitude first and foremost, and that's the key. There's lots of good footballers about. There's lots of nice players about. But what you do is you surround yourself by good characters.
Yeah.
And people who want to play this game and have a real desire to win football matches. And that might sound kind of strange, because you would think that is exactly the norm, but it's not. At
You
times.
can see many times teams in the past without naming names. Yeah.
It's not, and the players deserve all the credit. They're working absolutely. Some players, again, 25 minutes to go. We should have had 3. We should have we need to take 1 or 2 other players off because they're hanging on by the fingertips. But they keep going. They keep finding a way, working hard as they can, staying, and I'm just so pleased tonight. I think, like you say, I think the players were fantastic, and while we're at it, the people who are supporting us away from home at the minute are just fantastic.
Yeah.
The people that came to Chester, our fans that came to Chester all that way. Look, times are difficult, aren't they?
Of course.
People don't have a lot of money at the minute, so for them to come all the way to Chester, all the way whenever away, to come down here and spend the money, we appreciate it. The players and myself appreciate it. And we're hoping that we give them something to cheer about.
And you are doing at the moment.
And I think everybody wants a side that gives everything, and at the minute we're giving everything.
Yeah, And just one mention, of course, every player played the part today. Just a mention for Jordan Thewlis, of course, 2 goals and his best game since joining the club. He's really come to terms with what's expected as far as working as well in his role in the side, hasn't he?
Well, we had we have some conversations, me and Jordan. We quite chuckle at it because he's never ran so much since he played. I think all the clubs that he used to play for, he just stood up out wide and we give him the football and away he went. But that's not the way we do things here. And even before today's game, we were laughing how much work he'd actually got through. He said in the past games that he signed for us, he's done more work in about the 9 games he's played than he has for about 3 seasons. So,
but that work's showing dividends for him.
Look, he deserves his goal. We brought him here because we know from a wide position you want your wide players to weigh in with some goals, and we know Jordan Thewlis scores goals, and he has done at this level for a long time. He's enjoying himself here, as the players are at the minute. It's a good place to be. And we've just got to try and get through this period it's going to be difficult. Curzon, we move on to Curzon, which obviously he was going to ask me about. We move on to Curzon.
Sure.
It's all about fatigue now with us.
Yeah.
It's all about how much we've got left in the tank for Tuesday.
Do you envisage trying to bring anybody in, or I know it's got to be the right players for the reasons you've already said, Billy, but...
Yeah, I think it's a very difficult market. I think if you look at the market at the minute, you're seeing people who sign in players, if you like, in our division, is people who've got lots of money.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. The clubs that are signing the players have got a big bag of money.
Yeah.
And they're bringing 4, 5, 6, 3 in, and this is the thing. And we've been turning over stones. We've been asking questions. We're working as hard as we possibly can to get to players in. Like you said, it's got to be the right player.
Of course.
There may be one coming in for Tuesday. There may be not. But all we can do is keep trying to produce, keep asking the players to push as hard as they can. There is some tired bodies you saw at the end. Dom Smith really should have come off with about half an hour to go. But Dwayne Wally sticks it out there, and he's the list goes on. But all we can do is keep putting our front foot forward, and we keep battling, we keep working hard, and
it's getting results.
We've made some good things as well. We're labelled that we're put in a box. We are supposedly what we are. We're put in a box of this hard working team that does X and Y and Z. But we've got some good players here, and we play a lot more football than what people give us credit for. We set up we always have. No, it's no surprise how we're going to set up.
No.
We play with 2 wide players, proper wide players, if you like, and I don't think sometimes the players get the credit that they deserve at all. I think they don't at all, and I think people should give them more credit than what we get.
But with the run we're putting together, I think we're getting ourselves into a position where they can't ignore us the right way, hopefully. So.
Yeah, there'll still be a problem.
But maybe not. Maybe not.
Anyway, we are what we are, boys. We won't change. So
we'll look forward to seeing
Brilliant,
you Tuesday.
Boys. Thank you.
And thank you.